Alright, am I live? Light is green, all is well. I've had my 5 seconds to boomer hard, or did I not boomer hard sufficiently? Should I boomer even harder?
I think you're right.
God dang it, where's me boomstick? No, I'm sure boomers don't say that. I'm sure boomers don't say that. Anyways, tacos. Welcome, everyone. Daedric Diamond here, and welcome to Wakfu, or Wakafu. I am sorry to run...
It's Wakfu.
Old game of 2008 that I surprisingly missed out on, because I didn't know it existed at the time. But I wasn't big into the MMO scene either back then, so... This is sort of a... Alan and I were talking games on what we could do. I was throwing out Toponia. He recommended this. Then I took one look and I thought, yeah, you know what? Let's give it a whirl. So that is why I'm late. Yeah. Without further ado, I'm getting started. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
National, create a character. And this is so 2000s, late 2000s here. Yes, good game. I don't know.
Yes,
I've only done a bit, so... No scrolling up and no of that, so... Don't exactly feel like I get much choices here. Right off the bat, I'm playing a gal, because that's what I've decided. Every day is lucky one for his disciples, warrior gamblers who always appear in the places where they have the most to win or lose. So this is like a gambler class. Okay.
If you're looking at the cat race, they use cards as one of their main weapons, and if you have a card as your weapon, they do double damage. Each race has their own specialized weapon type that they will do double damage with. However, that doesn't mean you're limited to using any other weapons. You can force use any other weapon as well.
Fair enough. I'm peeking because, well... I haven't played this game, and this is one of those older games, so I gotta really think, what would I want? I know this one was something I was looking at for a while, and I've been thinking. The problem, though, is a warrior, and I'm just normally not my style of play, but god dang, I do like the appearance.
Oh, you're talking about the Ugwanax?
The Ugwanax, yup.
Yeah. The dog people are sometimes tanks. However, you can change how your class acts. So they are special in
oh my god,
earth magic. And
hey Alan, remember when we were trying the whole figure out how to change the whole thing?
Did you finally figure it out?
I figured it out. I couldn't figure it out. I figured it out on stream. Okay, I've decided. You know what?
I didn't want to say anything because I just thought it would be funnier if you figured it out yourself.
Alright, that's it. I've decided. I'm pretty sure someone's already done this, but I'm gonna do it. Can I get a... Well, it's like a dark gray. Right off the bat, I need to see before I launch on this idea. And then I gotta remember that each hairstyle will also include the ears. Alright, well...
But yeah, I want to mention this, just because a race has a specified typing of class, doesn't mean it can't be changed later on. See, AJ's class is built for being like diverse, and he's made it into a support class. For me, my class is usually for DPS, but I made it a DOT instead, so that way because I prefer damage over time rather than damage per second. It is good to have like a game like this because it's so diverse with how you build your character and your class and all that stuff.
I'm trying, but I feel like I'm not gonna have the perfect representation here, considering how I can't get a true gray. Wait, unless... Well... Maybe. I'm not gonna rule out this idea entirely. If I just go plain old down, it's gonna be like the brownish color. But if I go up a bit, maybe add a bit of blue. I wonder... Wait. He's fucking doing a Luna. God dang it, AJ! Giving me away! AJ gave me away!
I just realized. Oh, that's funny. You're doing a fucking Luna. Oh, god damn it. I just realized it now. Oh! Why is it you always do this in every game?
I don't always do this.
Oh, trust me, brother. You've done it in a lot of games with me, AJ, when any of us are involved. It is so funny every fucking time. Because it's like, oh, praise Luna, or you go somewhere and make a character that looks like Luna.
But it's not Luna from Helva Boss I've done this. It's been Luna from My Little Pony, usually.
Actually, no. it's Luna from Hell of a Boss, at least most of the time we've played this. Funny. Oh shit, now that's a unique skin. That's a cool look. Holy crap, someone made themselves look like a tiger. Well, that's cool.
Well, I tried. I'm not gonna make the best Luna, but you know what? I figured I'd go for it.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure someone's probably already done a Luna look, and they've probably done it better, but you know what?
You can also get more hairstyles later. I found that out recently.
That is also cool.
Yeah, you'll just have to find
a...
Fun fact, this is showing you how your character dies.
So, I was with another group, and two of them love to raise their butt off the ground, if you know what I mean. Yes, I'm indulging in my, anime senses a bit. I'm green! You know what? That's fine. Well, they made me green. I guess they figured, oh, we see what you're doing. You're gonna try and be gray? No, be green instead. No, that's fine.
Yeah, you're a grayish green, it's fine.
I am a grayish green, and even then, if it's more green, I don't mind. I can be the green. And look, the hair's not even perfectly white, too. It's like a bit blonde. You know what? Fine.
Yeah, the hair's always... If you get white hair, it will be blondish white, so...
You know what?
That's just mostly how the shaders of the game work, so...
That's fine. Alright, we're fighting.
The stream being perfectly fine is really cool, so that means this game is definitely going to be good for us. I don't know if you hear that, AJ, but that means that we are 100% going to be streaming this with Matt a lot. I'm gonna get us back into this.
Alright. End my turn. Attack the wall then. I did do this tutorial
My
already.
question is,
Mhm.
yeah, my question is to you is that did you name your character Luna?
No.
Did you name it after your YouTube channel?
You named it after... Yeah, pretty much. Except I didn't put YT.
Oh, okay. Just Mikkel?
Just Daedric. With
Okay,
the
Daedric, yeah.
that Daedric, Diamond, that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, alright, I see. So it's like command points.
Yeah.
And the punch does
Okay,
3.
so I want to point this out. Each race has a different. Well, there's 3 different types of points. There's mana
It's good to
points.
let loose.
There's action points, and then there's command points. You have command points. AJ has mana points. I have action points. The reason being is because each class has a specific type of fighting style, and each one requires certain things. Command points are more geared towards heavy-based characters. Action points are more geared towards characters who move faster on the battlefield or move quicker. And then mana points are people who are built towards support. Usually.
Okay. And crops take time to grow, and trees cut down, which will be magically done. Okay. Oh my god. Gabe. There we go. Alright.
It was being
Zoom in.
Uber.
It was being a goober.
Oh, if you were talking about the tree thing, you have to wait until it's fully grown before you can chop it down.
Yeah, it grew pretty dang fast, so at least there's that. I'm imagining, though, because it's tutorial mode, it grows fast.
Oh no, that's just because of the type of tree it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah, those are known as the
Open the
tree of
door.
Wakfus. Those things grow super duper nutty fast. They're also pretty fun to farm and sell.
Oh.
So there's that.
Alright, so let's see. Each fighter has... Okay, that's the same.
My estimate, by the time you leave the blue island,
Cast
you
a salsa
should
blade.
be level you should be level 6 or 8 by the time you get off the blue island. Which is gonna be nice. Once you get all those quests done.
Spells various AP action points, cost WP, Wakfu point.
Yeah, or mana points. Yeah, Wakfu points.
Okay,
Which are
so let's
really
see. Because when I did this originally, I was not who I was was something else. Alright. Probably for
You
tutorial.
Look, I'll just so everyone knows what class you was.
When I did the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to our chat real quick so I can see the picture. You was one of the time investigator type classes, the FECA, or FECA, which is really interesting. I know, weird name for them, but they're actually a pretty unique class.
Bang in
Currently,
the
he's
woods.
an Ugwinek.
Tacos, I'm back. Welcome back, AJ. Don't mind
welcome
me.
back, bro.
I just realized I have the world's most kinda showy cloth.
Yes, you do.
I'm just imagining anime logic here of the old. Oh no, he's gonna flip my cloth. To think that's how it all started. It all started just by being shoved.
Yes. Oh, trust me, there's some funny shit that happens later on. Oh, I see your character already. And yeah, you really are a fucking grayish green. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. I thought I made it as gray as I can, but then the game was like, no, you're going to be green.
It's a little bit more gray than I thought it would be. Like, from my screen point of view, it looks a lot grayer.
I am sussy. I am the one they suspect in Among Us. So, where you are from, speak mortal. Alright, let's not rush this new incarnate. You're new... This game's going too fast for me to be able to read it, so... Take your time.
Don't worry,
Get
everybody.
used to the environment around you. To regain your
Don't worry,
abilities.
Everybody in the chat will be able to rewind it just in case if people want to actually read it. Which is good, why we stream.
Even then, I'm pretty sure there's a fan wiki of this. I don't know if they'll give it bit by bit, but...
Oh, they did. They did. There's stupidly over-obsessed fans with this game.
Alright,
They've actually linked every single dialogue option you can have in this game.
Before setting off on the adventure, take the time to explore Celestial Islands and get to know its inhabitants. Discover and view guides using the shortcut Shift T. You can open the map with the M key. Quests or missions that involve certain objectives. They may be unlocked by speaking to an NPC or automatically by leveling. Oh god, yeah, I can definitely feel the 2000s here when they have to explain this. Oh, I remember the late 2000s. Those were my Command and Conquer 3 days.
You still play Command and Conquer.
I still play Command and Conquer to this day. It's a franchise that I will always enjoy, even to my final days.
Shit.
Access your quests with quest books. Open with shortcut queue. Quests are organized by category. When you unlock a quest, you can decide whether you want to track it or using the button with an eye on it. Quest tracking appear in the quest tracker. Objectives are shown in green. A compass can sometimes be enabled. It shows what direction you should go to reach the objective. Completing quests gives you experienced exclusive rewards. Oh my. Hi, I see... I join.
Yeah, welcome, brother.
I am here.
Or should I say sister of the Gwinex.
Yes.
Weirdly enough, our characters' races are actually pretty like cohabitated. So that's pretty cool. So you would get pretty good synergy with my character.
Alright.
When it comes to fighting,
I guess I should just explore around. A big fallout already. I already have an admirer. Oh, jeez.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, he was sitting with me for like a good 30 minutes.
Alright, anyways,
I'm just gonna follow you.
They said to explore, so... This looks like a gate. Hi, that's an NPC, I believe.
Oh, you're
no,
not allowed in this area just yet.
Oh,
this is the
blocked
boss
off.
room. Yeah, that's the boss room.
Yeah. Time for Mikkel to get carried hard. No, I'll figure out what to do. I will figure it out. Can I?
promised
Okay,
him
good.
I will only watch his fights, so that's, a good thing. I won't interfere with his fights. He's on his own.
Alright.
Well,
Because I'm doing what the game says. Like, I'm exploring around, and hi. I see
And it also
drums.
asks you to talk to the people. Oh, this is a center where it teaches you how to fight with certain skills and stuff.
All right.
It's like a training facility. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's like
Hang on.
it's like extra tutorials.
Will the map tell me where to go? Okay, good. Yes, the map does. Can I? Okay, no. There's no clicking
yeah,
on.
You can mark it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. It's a mark. There's a marker system when you go to the map. At the bottom right, there's this this like thing that looks like an arrow pointy down thing. You drag it to where you want like the thing to go.
Hi, I right-clicked and I somehow ended up in the world map. I can't even find where I am anymore.
Hit map again, and then get out of the map, and then reopen it, and it'll go.
Okay, there we go. It'll unfresh. Okay.
Yeah. What you want to do is left click, drag the little arrow thing on the bottom right. You see that?
Oh, the bottom right. So get rid of this question. That's a personal note. I want to get rid of it. Okay. This thing.
Okay,
I
so-
believe. We'll take a bit to learn the map. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, who are you? Yes, you are the one I need to talk to. Okay.
There you go. You figured it out.
Some kind of Inspira ghost address. You excited here? Oh, excitedly here. Hey there, I haven't seen you around before. Are you a newly incarnated Unagak? I am Huli, by the way. Nice to meet you, Huli. Yes, that's right. Oh, so I can have more than one response. Okay. Anyways, nice to meet you, Huli. Yes, that's right. I only just reincarnated. It's kind of confusing. I totally don't understand what's happening to me. I was dead, like, I don't know how long ago, but I came back to life. The incarnation process could be complicated, even though I've spent plenty of time here. I'm not confident about it myself. It makes sense that you'd feel a bit lost. Should I start over from the beginning? Yes, because apparently I remember nothing upon death. A soul never
Well,
died.
you remember how you died, but that's about it.
Okay,
You don't remember
well,
where you're from or what race you were.
a soul never dies, but separated from its physical shell. When our soul leaves their vessels, they are drawn to a huge stream of Wakfu that flows into Incarnum, and then they reincarnate. When we lose the memories of our previous life in that moment, whether you were a king or a baker in your previous life, you start over from the same point once Oh, God. That's amazing! But what are you? Alas, my ghost of farm hides a tortured soul that's never managed to incarnate. That's why I'm dedicated to guiding souls as they seek incarnation. I want them to get the best advice for the rest of their adventure. Then where are we? We are on the celestial islands of I know, I'm probably mispronouncing that. This island is located between Incarnum, where you came from, and the world of 12. You'll find other souls to converse with, and others incarnates like yourself. I'm not even sure how you're streaming this game.
Yeah, me and AJ had a really hard trouble with this game, but trying to stream it. But I think that's because our OBSs are weird.
Well, I kept mine up to date, and it was not hard. It was just simple window thing. There is a window option you can do.
I mean, we did the window option. It was just being stupid, but I think it was either A, an internet issue, B, it was just a bad day, or C, it was because our OBS was old.
I break my OBS a lot. I am sorry to hear, AJ.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've yet to break mine then. I guess I'm I'm careful with how I do things.
I've also broke my OBS because it keeps notifying me about a thing that's already been deleted. So
find other souls to converse with. Other incarnates, I'm not the only one who's fallen before. Holy chuckles quietly, yes. New souls do fall here, although it's pretty rare. There must be something special about you. Most people use this place to train in Aryan's dojo, which you'll find to the east. Some even decide to stay here instead of adventuring, which I guess is an extent true.
That is very true. A lot of players like to hang out here sometimes.
Probably for, like, social reasons. Soul can
Oh, yeah.
choose whatever class they want. It's a matter of choosing what deity they want to be a disciple of. You previously chose to be an actual Unagok. That choice isn't permanent. As for me, I can change your class for 3 up to level 30. Just come to see me if you feel like doing so. Okay. So, it's good to know I'm not
See?
restricted.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I prefer keeping my class and my race because, yeah,
Hi.
that's the thing that changes it. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, don't want to do that. It just shows you what your character would look like depending on the colors and you've chosen, as well as like from other race point of views. That's what that is. It's showing your
That's
character
funny.
in different variational forms, which is pretty cool.
Okay. That's... I need to find and talk to... Oh, there's probably more, isn't there? Okay. I need to go this way. I think. At least, I think. I'm probably wrong. Unless this is the exit.
That is the exit, but...
Hold on a
I
sec,
believe-
friend. Dang, you scared me. I thought you were gonna run off before I could warn you. You headed for the Zap. Takes you off Celestial Islands. You're free to come back whenever you want, but I want to be able to ensure your safety once you achieved it. You'd be much less danger if you finished your refresher on this island first. I'm sorry, I'm just
Yeah, you
trying
need
to
that.
find people, and I was wondering if there's, like, more than one part. Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Can I... Aha, yes.
Yeah, you can't
That's a
leave
quicker
Celestial
way to
Island
go
until
about
you
it. Okay, that's a quicker way. Gotcha. That's cool.
Yep.
Hi, there you are. Okay. Talk. One of us seems especially cheerful at the sight of you. You're back, so how's exploring the islands? Are you up for the next part? That's right, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Otama Scientomage and Alchemist. Don't be fooled by my appearance. I'm several centuries old, though I've spent the majority of my time studying various life forms. Also, hello, Panda. Welcome, welcome. I'm here because I smelled a live stream. That's right, we're cooking here.
Yes, we
In
do be
secret.
streaming.
We do be cooking here. I know, we also be streaming too.
Yeah.
But
We
welcome,
be
welcome.
streaming the cooking.
I do need to organize schedule one with you guys. I did it with Lemon and them. I think I remember talking about doing something like, I don't know, there's a lot of things I'm planning, and it's just like, okay, I need to find time, I need to organize that, and I'm getting distracted.
Yes, you are.
You don't
But
say.
we understand.
You don't say anyway. Thanks for helping out. Good. I can tell you about some of the basic concepts that govern this place if you like. Otherwise, I urge you to chat with others on this island, as they'll have important information to share and other things for you to do so. I do have some questions. Alright, I'm going to go scope the island. Because I feel like I can always just talk to him again if needed.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm at level 27. I can still talk to him.
I
If
don't
you're
s-
ever confused on anything, do ask me, because I can also help you out.
I could do that. I could look at the wiki. I could ask AJ. I don't know. I feel like there's many things I could do.
Me and AJ both played this the same amount of time, so asking us is a pretty good ideal idea.
I will now enter this. Hi, swords
I
in the
can't
middle.
help you in there. That is a solo endeavor. I'll wait for you outside.
Alright. Hi. Well, time to fail horribly! The scarier who seems to be the JoJo master stares at you. Silence previously interrupted by the disciples'
I mean, I
kata
can
is
also
broken
go
after
there,
a few
but-
moments. Welcome to the dojo, young incarnate. I teach the basics of combat to beginners like you. Are you interested? I'm interested. I'm a bit rusty, so reviewing would be great. Perfect. I offer begin... Okay. Before I continue. Also, I heard something about a movie called Panda what? Pandarum.
Pandorum.
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 Pandorum, okay.
Yeah. Me and Panda were hanging out, and I mentioned the movie night thing with him. And he's like, "Cool," and we both like horror movies and stuff, and that came up as.
Oh,
subject,
yeah.
so, yeah.
I've been meaning to ask if you had this movie, because I've actually been wanting
I do.
to...
It's right here. I have a physical copy, and I have a way to stream it. And
Oh,
everything.
okay,
Certainly
not
on
that
the-
movie. It was another movie I was gonna ask if you had, because I know there was something I've been wanting to
Oh,
watch
what's that?
ever since I've been looking stuff on it. John Carpenter's The Thing.
I might have it in my living room. I'll have to check tomorrow because, I'll have to sort through.
To
Like, hundreds and
describe
hundreds of
what that is, Panda, The Thing is... Oh, how do I go about it? Think of it as like an alien creature. If you come into contact with it, you become it yourself. To give a summary of it.
Yep. It's an old school movie. Have it. I am a collector of movies and DVDs and tapes and stuff.
Well,
so I
at
might
least
have
that's
it
of the
somewhere.
1982 version. There is also the... There was like one in the 50s, but that thing works very differently compared to the thing I'm thinking about. Alright,
Yeah.
anyways.
Oh, looks like someone failed their test. Damn.
Combat positioning. Placement phase. Which way
Oh, shit, I
fighters
can
are facing is
follow you
off
into
and
this
damage
fight.
inflicted recede. A target from side will take 10 extra damage, while a target attack
Oh, this
from
fight,
behind will
you
take
cannot
25.
join the fight. Okay, never mind.
So it's got that formula going. Okay. Use the arrows below the HB bar to change which way you are okay. So back turned is one of those things. Okay. In this exercise, you must hit Mr. Punchy in the right area of the effect to deal maximum damage. Celestial Dojo Anya is offering a refresher on basic combat skills. Complete all the tests to graduate from her school. Oh god, I had to do all this! Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll have to do all of them, but it's a good thing to do it, so that way you can know how to do things.
Uh-oh.
Because there is some complication.
The
to
fight
certain
has
things.
begun. Your turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't attack, so don't worry.
So,
It'll ask you to do certain advances and so on and so forth. It'll tell you to do certain things.
okay. Alright. You know what? For now. Let me hit him. Oh god. Okay, this might take some getting used to.
Yeah, it will.
Damage is increased, attacking from the side, or even more so from the back. Hit me in the correct area to complete this exercise. Okay, so...
You
Go?
can see me at the top of the corner of your screen, which is really cool. I love that. You can just see me just watching you.
That is true. I have... Yeah, I do see you now. Okay. Can I attack from... No, I cannot do side attacking. So this was before they had side attacks.
Oh no, you can. It's just that you don't have a skill to do that yet. It requires a specific types of skills. Each skill has different, type managements when it comes to
So,
side
that's
skills
that.
are different.
Greets you. Already done. I want to learn elements. Alright, so... Spells are categorized into one of 4 elements. Fire, water, earth, or air. So, avatar. Alright, before I continue. I know what the thing is. I was looking to see if I had it. The thing is on Tubi. I might be able to stream it.
Oh, that's cool. If I don't have it, he'll have it.
I mean, there is an issue. I don't know. We'll address that when it comes to movie night. Okay.
Yeah.
Elemental
My
masteries
question
provide a
to
bit.
you... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do
All
that.
right. Let me get
Go
this
for it.
done, and then you can ask. Elemental masteries provide a boost to damage. Deal their respective elements. Corrosively, resistances reduce damage in the corresponding elements. A fighter's elemental masteries and resistances appear on the character sheet. In this exercise, you must hit Mr. Punchy in the right element each turn. Use Shift V to show tooltips, add its resistance, or right-click on it to open the fighter's sheet. Okay, so he's... If I'm looking at it correctly, he looks like he's weak to water. So...
Okay, so blue is water, orange or red is fire,
It's
green
fire.
is
Alright.
wind, and then
Or no, wait, that's Earth, I think. Hold on, green is Earth.
So, fire is the one with
and
the
then-
flame,
and then
it's the
wind
red.
Is
The pink with
yeah,
the air. Earth is green.
Yeah, Earth is green.
And
wind
water
is
is blue,
and water is blue,
obviously.
yeah.
And I'm looking at it, and it says he has 0 resistance to water. So I think water is his
Yes.
weakness.
You
So
pay attention to his thing. He is weak against water. You hit him with a water attack. I'm gonna pay attention to it as well. Now he is.
oh god, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention.
Okay, I understand. I see my royal mistake.
Yeah.
So still wind. Okay. So it could change per turn. That's
That's
intriguing.
just so you can figure out how each element works.
I mean, fair enough, but there might be... Okay, I can talk to her all the way from over here, like, yo, how's it going? I know most games you'd have to be, like, point blank to talk, but not in this game.
That's what I like about this game. It's fun.
I love horror movies, but then I get nightmares, and then I hate horror movies, and then circle continues. I don't know, when I watch a horror movie, I always find up... Depending on what it is, I, like, stay up late and I think about it. Like, I've been watching bits and pieces of The Thing, and I can't but help ever since figure out, is The Thing, like, a virus or a parasite?
It's I actually know what it is. It is a parasitic virus. See, there's a thing called combined instance things like that where a virus can also be a parasite, which is weird, I know.
Well...
But oh yeah, to my question from earlier, my question is, what kind of fighting way are you going to go with? Like, how are you going to fight, per se?
I don't
Like, are you gonna...
know. That's kind of that thing. I'm still learning the game. I haven't decided what sounds good yet.
That is fair. There's, like, you could be a tanky character, you could be an elemental type character, you can be a mobile character where the character moves from one place to the...
So
the
then
other
I guess I'll
place
just ask
relatively
this.
fast, all sorts of stuff.
You and AJ are what? Spellcasters?
I am a mobile type character. I move from one side of the board to the other side of the board with relative ease. I can also hit characters from one side of the board to the other.
Oh god.
And AJ is a supporter type class.
I didn't even get to
helps me
read
in
all that.
combat
I
as
was
well
so
as-
distracted. Okay, so this is about melee, right? Neutral damage. Oh
Get out
god.
of his, yeah.
And turn, do you tend to change straight in, or are you a cautious type? Hit me from the right or... From the right,
IJ
okay.
also fights with clones, so he's more of the magician.
So
than
I
am.
gotta go to his right, I'm guessing. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you go back in there and then hit him from another angle.
Oh, okay, so it's giving me infinite turns. Gotcha.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, that feels weird. I mean...
That was to show you how,
Okay.
like,
to learn
like,
more about melee and distance. Alright.
Yep. Yeah.
Line of sight. Hello. Is this gonna also have those elements of where, well, you're in combat, but you don't see the enemy? Like, there's invisibility. I fight with clothes. Line of sight determines whether you have an unobstructed view of a target. If there is an obstacle or in between you target, you don't have a line of sight and you can't perform any actions of this target. Some spells do not require a line of sight. Okay, so there's that. In this exercise, you'll find line of sight to reach Mr. Okay, so it's like that old cover system where, yes, you can see them, but they're shit in the way, so you can't attack them. Gotcha.
Unless you have a specific skill or a type of weapon to hit over
Okay,
obstacles.
so I think I get how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. Because I keep seeing my icon. Can I, like, deploy myself somewhere? Okay, there we go. So... there's stuff in the way.
Now you hit him. Now, since there's nothing in the way, all sorts of stuff.
If it will let me hit him!
Oh, you got... Okay, so that skill, you gotta go ahead and be in a certain direction.
Okay, hang
See,
on.
the
Do I
blue
gotta...
squares is where you can hit him. Yeah.
Do I gotta be in the... Oh, okay, I understand. That's why it's showing me that. Got ya. Okay, I guess that's too far away, so... Oh my god. So let's go to the blue square. Okay. Unless I can destroy... Can I? No. Okay. Oh, hold on. I think I see what's up. Oh god, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. I can already hear...
No, it changes the way the battlefield is every time that happens.
I could just literally smack him.
I know. It's teaching you about battlefield tactics. I know. It's dumb.
No, I mean, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong. It's just how these attacks work. It's because this has, like, a limit reach. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell by the
eyesight
thing, it means I don't have a fix on them. See, like, I get what they're going for, but... the attacks are kind of wacky.
Well, that's because it's teaching you about a specific type of skills.
Still.
See, those are known as long-range skills. Long-range skills require you to do that kind of sort of thing.
I mean, fair enough. Then there's also, like, minimal distancing and all that, too. Like, you can't be too close. Like, I don't know. I guess if I were to pick up a bow, I wouldn't be able to shoot it point blank. I would need to be at least
Correct.
a fair distance. Yeah, see, it's that logic mechanic. I know what they're going for.
Yeah. It's teaching about long distance, mid-range distance, and close combat.
Alright, 3 more. I want to learn about areas of effect. Oh my, we're gonna learn splash damage this time. Placement phase. Some effects are triggered on multiple cells. Once this is an area effect, are you to select from a area shown in red? Okay, a spell's area indicated in the spell's description. Aha, alright. So I suppose I can't put myself here. Okay, I feel like I could deploy myself, but it's not letting me. Okay, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
that's
ready
because
fight.
that's because it's this.
It's the
kind
tutorial.
of
Alright, a well-placed square, a well-placed cross, a well-placed... Alright, this looks like a cross, so... Now we need a well-placed square, because that's... Shit. Oh. Well-placed ring... Oh my god. Cross again. Well-placed ring? No, that's gonna miss. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, jeez. I don't know if there's a way I can hit all of them. I don't feel like there is.
Sometimes you won't be able to hit all of them. That's what it's teaching you.
At least I can get 3 doing that. Or could have gotten 3. Okay, what? Oh god.
Nice.
Turn. An area of effect you can hit multiple... Oh my god. Is it still wanting me to... Wait. Your turn. With area of effect, you can hit... Oh my god. Okay. Because I can hit it with 3. Alright, hold on. I feel like it still somehow wants me to hit all of them.
I feel like you're being dumb. I feel like you're being dumb. Go to the circle one and move 1 square to your left. The big circle one.
The big circle one. The well-placed ring.
Yeah, well-placed ring. If you look, you can hit them with all the 3 on the right with the back wall on the circle. Just move to your left 1 square.
That missed horribly. Oh my god.
Nice.
Because the one I've been doing... Because I feel like they need to be in the red. Which makes sense.
They gotta be in the red.
Mm-hmm.
However, you don't have to always be in the center with the attack. You can offset the attack a little bit. You see those 4 red squares on your right? Make those 3 on the right-hand side on those squares, you goober. You don't have to target the enemy with the AoE. You can target the floor. So you can target any floor tile to hit all the enemies.
Oh my god. This is gonna be a while.
No, you're just making it more complicated, good sir.
Oh my god. I'm literally... It's probably gonna take me a while.
Oh no.
I mean...
Oh man.
I know, I'm already feeling pain just from doing this.
Oh no, you're just looking really stupid, I'm sorry. It's very obvious for me to see it. No, it's the perfect circle. It's the perfect circle. It's none of the other ones for this thing. I feel like you're going too far right. You need to go more left.
Okay, so left. So here. Okay, left.
You need to have them on the right-hand side of your circle. More left.
I know, because there's a delay in the stream, so it's like...
I'm just watching this and it's so funny, but also so upsetting, because it's so obvious.
Oh my god.
It's like watching you try to take care of a child again.
Me dead just staring right now. Me wondering how this even works. Can I flip this attack? This isn't even a story. Oh god, no. Go away, quest book thing. Oh my god. I'm in pain.
Should I show you? Can I show you what I mean by sharing my screen?
Okay. I'm literally here. You said, like, because I have it on the rabbit. both on the rabbits. So, left
You want
once.
all the... okay. You need to move diagonally 1 square to your left. You want all of the rabbits on the right-hand side to be on the right end of your attack, which is your... You see all your red squares?
Oh my god. I finally figured it out!
It was so obvious. I was so wondering why haven't you figured that out? Oh, that took you way longer than it should have, because it was way obvious.
Well... when it's on a timer and constantly dinging, I really don't get time to think. And considering this is an MMO.
Don't pay attention to the timer with this. It's training you. Don't pay attention to it.
Alright, movement effects. Other fighters can be
focus on
moved
what you gotta
using
do.
certain effects such as pushback, attraction, or teleportation. For example, 2 cell blocks can move the caster's 2 cells away. Exercise movement 2 is its disposal to place Mr. Punchy on the green glyph, so it'll take time. The glyph changes each time it's activated. Okay, so let's do this. Your turn. It's important to know to move around and move the other fighter. Oh my god. Is the objective literally where...
You gotta move to the square. Yeah.
I gotta move him to the square.
Yep.
Okay.
Certain attacks do push or movement.
Okay. No. Jump. To here. Oh my god. I think I might know what will work. Get your text box out of the way. Oh god.
AJ yelling at us, at you, being like, "Fuck you, finally!" Yeah.
Can I jump?
Oh man.
Push.
You could also, with that a teleport attack, you could also, yeah, pushing will work as well. Go ahead and just push them on in.
You're literally kidding me. Okay. Here.
There you go. Now you gotta move them there.
Finally. Okay.
Yeah, with these, you don't worry about the timer. You'll have to worry about it when you actually get in a real fight. That's different stuff. And with that, there's no secret objectives when killing enemies. You just need to kill them, which is a good thing. But for here, it's just teaching you how things work.
Okay. Could I alternatively? Yes, I can. Jump here.
Panda said,
Okay. Hang on. Let's jump here.
also, welcome, Planet Eater. How you doing? Also, Panda said, okay, well, I gotta go now. His bed is calling and he must obey the bed. Yeah, Wakfu, everybody. Welcome, your old, Gerdo. Yeah. I don't know how to say that last word.
Yes.
Welcome,
Old
everybody.
school RPG games and failing horribly and being probably the
Oh
worst.
yeah, he was failing horribly, but goddamn it, if it wasn't funny. It was
Nope.
really
Nope,
funny.
let's push back. I need to attract by punching the
There you
ground.
go.
Because apparently punching the
Hey.
ground is considered attractive in this game.
Well, it's doing the same motion you would if you have a vine attack, which grabs opponents.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't worry, I know what you mean.
It should have been a bit more of a dance of a seductive nature. Alright, here we go. Last one. Placement phase. Fighters may be affected by stats. These are effective values varying to duration. Your character's stats appear at the top of the screen. You can view other fighter stats on your character sheet. In this exercise, the active state on Mr. Pushy tells you... Oh, Punchy tells you what you need to do. Check on Mr. Punchy's stats on the fighter sheet. Right-click on the dummy to open it and look through its stats. I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, so you're gonna pay attention to his stats and what makes him weak, or what you can do to him.
All right.
Similar to how you did it with him on his elemental types.
Okay. Your turn. Oh, hi. You have to be aware of your opponent's stats. Follow the actions required. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna go into the green. Okay.
Right click, Mr. Punchy to pit. Oh yeah, you already did that. Never mind. Good. Alright.
Faint-hearted. To inflict damage on Mr. Punchy, you must end your turn on 6 cells or more away from him.
6 cells or more, which is... he's 1, 2...
No, I feel like that gets me off the battlefield, so... I don't know if that...
No worries. No, yeah, having it right there, 6 cells off away from him. Yeah, you had it right the first time.
Oh,
being green on the back end, you know?
1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, no. Because that's him.
Yeah.
1, 2...
Yeah, you gotta be 6 cells away.
So right here. End turn. Oh my god.
Six cells. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. 1, 2.
Doubt it, but yeah. Unless I can go all the way over here. Huh. What's with these green spots?
Green spots. The green spots are places that are one of the answers to your question on where you should damage him.
No. Okay.
Yep.
So I have what seems to be infinite time here.
Yes. You just gotta figure out where he needs to be damaged from and how.
Okay, and turn... Okay, that might be it. Okay, well, red alert. To inflict damage on Mr. Punchy, you must attack him from the red cell. Oh, from a red cell.
Now you gotta attack him from a red cell.
Do point blank.
Now, to inflict damage, you must attack him from a green cell. Which is one of the green patches.
Which is what I've been doing this whole time.
Alright, now this one is... To inflict damage on Mr. Punchy, you must turn
And
adjacent to
turn
him.
adjacent.
There you go.
Alright, I have learned the principles of combat. To access your character sheet, use the abilities, or P button. You can always see your character's name as well as their level, experience, characteristics. Alright, here we go. I'm going up in the world. I have modify abilities. Access your character's abilities, let you strengthen your characteristics. Leveling up splits into 5 categories: intelligence, strength, fortune, and major. Each category of abilities used to increase. Heuristic shows how many points you have available for spending in each category. When you mouse over characteristics, plus minus button, which surprisingly I'm using a keyboard that... Okay, it does.
Yeah. You're good.
It's just missing the usual home, page, down, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can modify as much as you like. Okay, so... Where are me skill points? How do I tell how many I have? I can't see. I have 1 remaining. Okay,
Yeah, it'll tell you on which. Okay, so skill points are earned in intelligent. You can have intelligence points, strength points, agility points, fortune points, and major points. Though each of those are gotten per level up. However, you can't use your. It's not like your traditional one where you can put points anywhere. It's you have certain points
I
for
see.
specific types.
1
Yeah.
remaining, 1 remaining. Alright.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Hmm.
So you have 1 for intelligence and strength. And you can always change it anytime you want. So if you don't like how you have it set up now, you could set it up differently later. I've done that a few times, so.
There. Save that, because I'm presuming that's how that works. Oh. Oh, okay. Equipment. Can equip items to increase your character's characteristics. You can craft. Oh, acquire. I thought that said craft. Does not say wait. Is crafting in this game?
Yeah, there's crafting. You can also craft them too.
Funny.
You can acquire. You can acquire weapons. You can find weapons on bosses drops. You can find pieces to craft items,
Use equipment on
and so on and so forth.
This action opens.
I mentioned that earlier. You could craft. You can do all sorts of
Category
stuff.
splits into 2 parts. Left side contains your equipment. Is character using the right side shows equipment in the inventory. Contains all the equipment and equipment to double drag and drop in the appropriate slot. Certain conditions must be met to equip such an item. You cannot equip items with higher level than the character, which is pretty standard for an RPG. An item equipped build still appears in the character's equipment. Each equipment item can be used in multiple builds at a time, as long as it meets conditions. Item of epic or relic rarity are exceptions. A character can only use 1 equipment item of epic or rarity and 1 item of relic rarity at a time given in a build. Okay. Characteristic spells. Thank you, because that's what I was wanting to get out of the way. Open your spell interface. You're split into 2. The left side contains spells in the deck. The right shows you unlock spells. In combat, only spells you can use are in the deck available. You have the maximum of 12 to equip. Okay. Spells automatically added to your 3rd bar in combat. Here's primary. Okay, so it looks like this is everything I start with. Control abilities, Hunter. Use their Hunter abilities to get closer to enemies or attract allies. Surge jumps to targeted cell. Bow wow on their prey. They switch places. Pursuit. Huh. These are passive. Alright. I will review those later. Wait. Okay. Wait. It's when they interact with prey. Fury allows the Ognak to use their spells in Where Onigok. Oh, I get it. So I could become a more advanced version. Default build. Alright, I see. Alright. That is that. Have I done everything? What is chat? Okay, I've already done that. I will now come back later. Before I continue.
Alright.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I've been sitting in the corner just waiting for you to finish.
Alright, so... I see the bug.
Yeah,
Facing a boss. Enter the Sanctual level 6. Alright, what level am I? I don't even think I'm ready for that.
No, not yet. you could go ahead and start fights with the bunnies. Level up by killing the bunnies and stuff. Get some revenge
Extract.
for them kicking off you on island.
Oh god. Placement phase. The placement phase is the first stage of a fight. Fighters have 60 seconds to get into position before the fight begins. Allied fighters can place a blue cell. Enemy fighters' cells will be placed on the red. In position to cell you want. Click on ready to... Okay, so... Could put myself closer.
All right.
The fight has begun. Oh, it's gonna make you go
am,
first.
Yeah, it's gonna make me go first because I'm an EOP. We have priority over fights. I'm just gonna sit here though, and in turn.
Ow. Still need to play that game. Don't know where folks watch the animated series.
I mean, it said that he's a lot weaker for you. And
Okay.
in turn.
Alright, so... I wonder, could I... Fang of Wolves, sweeping... You know what, let's just do a common attack. Because we're hitting it on its side. Okay. Actually. Ah! You know what? And I can't do anything further. So...
Yeah. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hit him with my axe.
Kills him. I called it.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to do a wallop, which shouldn't do... Oh, wait, never mind. It did kill him. Never mind.
The thing is...
Everybody gets XP and everything.
Alright, so... It's your inventory, shortcut, carrying... Okay. Can pin items right in the tooltip, double click. So this is just going to be good old farming at this point.
Yeah, good old farming.
Good old farming. Okay. So let's go ahead, fight you. Revenge for all the hi. Did they really have to make you faceplant? I will take this corner here.
I'll take this one over here. I'm gonna keep my boys away from you so you can fight them alone because it's just
The
one-on-one.
fight has begun. Oh, so I do heal up. Alright, that's good.
Yeah, you heal up after every win.
That's good.
Oh, there's a guy over there. I did not notice him.
Yeah,
my,
there's two.
I'll let my minions deal with him. Changing the water type, element destruction, a few kills. There we go. He's dead.
Okay.
Ending
so-
turn.
Your turn,
Now it's your turn.
alright. I can go here, or not. I don't know why it's not letting me... You know what? Can I still hit him? No.
To watch the show, you can watch it on Netflix. That's where you can watch it. But I actually watch it on a different site.
Oh god,
I'll have
hang
to
on.
share that. I'll share that on Discord.
Well, I fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Don't go into the green leaf. That is considered mud. So yeah.
I thought that was...
Then it will.
Okay.
Yeah. That.
Well, at least
because
I'm
it's
learning
considered out of
terrain
bounds.
types. You know what? It's good to
Yeah.
do that, so... I was trying to get behind him, which is what I was trying to accomplish here, but I guess I won't be doing that, so...
Yeah, he's kind of hidden himself right there.
He's using terrain to his advantage.
That is actually true. Enemies will do that a lot more often than you think they would.
I mean, at least that's the game giving challenge here. That was one thing they didn't mention in the fighting school. Oh yeah, terrain types. Don't step in the mud. I saw someone riding a mount.
Yeah, there's all sorts of mounts.
Fair enough.
Give you some regeneration. And then give myself atmospheric typing, and then ending turn.
Shoots gun, destroys in one hit.
Give myself some swiftness. And then moving another 2 cells. And then changing mastery type to grass.
Okay.
Right. And then I'm ending turn.
Okay, can I get behind him? No, I probably don't move fast enough for that, so...
Weirdly enough, AJ helped provide me these 2 knights, and I kind of fight with them. They are known as the Element Knights. They're pretty good. They help with doing all sorts of goodies.
Alright,
hey, look
there
at
we
you!
go.
You got all sorts of XP.
Okay. So, that's
yeah.
that fight.
Let me offer you a trade real quick.
Here.
Let me offer an exchange.
Yes. I have nothing.
Don't worry, I got stuff for you.
Would it ring? Extreme of having a would it ring on their finger.
And this is for when you get to a higher level. You know what? I'll give it to you. Agree to trade. Agreed to trade, and there we go.
Alright. Add a hero sidekick to the group. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that.
Yep.
I'll fiddle with that later.
I actually have 2 sidekicks. Those were the 2 guys you saw in the battle.
Right.
Those are my sidekicks. Yes, let's join the fight. And I'm just gonna move my booty over here.
I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
See those anime runs.
My boys won't get hurt too bad. Let me go over here. Actually, I should have moved properly. There we go.
It's the beginning area.
Yeah. Give you better +2 on, I believe, your sight and movement.
Oh god.
And then give you swiftness +2.
I
and then
don't know if I can, like, flip the angle. That is going to be one problem. I feel like the camera angle is stuck at it, what it is, isn't it?
hold right click and then drag your screen, and then you can change where you're positioned. And you use scroll wheel while going in, and you can change to getting closer to the screen.
I could see the zoom, but I don't know if I could change the perspective, is what I'm getting at. Like, it drags around, but I want to be able to, like, flip the camera. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is that 2000s gaming. It's where, believe it or not, flipping the camera is, like, relatively new. Oh, like, you need to see from a different perspective? Nah, you can't do that. There's no being able to see. Being able to see is a luxury.
I'm just kind of like wasting the time so that way we could talk and stuff. Healed you. I'm gonna heal you again.
There is a way
It's
to
good.
change map terrain. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, the basic functionality of being able to, like, flip the camera angle. Like, change the camera's perspective, is what I'm getting at, AJ.
Yeah, like how you would turn your character in a 3D game.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Or like how in The Sims, there's like a little button where you can like flip the angle of the camera. We need a bigger
I could invite
group.
you to me and AJ's guild.
But I'll have to ask AJ if he would like Matt to be in our guild.
I know that, but you can make the trees go away. At least that would do in some situations. The problem, of course, will probably be... because I have to remember facing is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's when you have big characters like these guys here that was blocking the way. That's what I'm getting at. And I think he says go for it.
Alright, yeah.
Other night turn.
I'm boosting characters.
Okay, go here. Use a water attack, because these things don't like water. Go for it again. Alright, my turn. And finish you up here.
There
You have
go.
unlocked
Now
a
you leveled
new
up.
spell. Alright, what is this new spell? Spells? Brawl. Inflicts earth damage on a target on the following turn. Damage is tripled on targets that have already been hit by the spell. Okay.
That also stacks, by the way. That skill will stack for
Agility,
every time you
wow.
use it on the same enemy. Like a boss, you can stack it up to 4 or 5 times, I believe, which is really good.
Initiative.
Or it's
Improve score.
or it's continuous stacking, I'm not
First
entirely
fighter
sure.
to play is the one with the highest initiative. Ah. Can dodge.
I'm also going to invite you to the guild.
Welcome to the Guild of Taco.
Accept. And Fortune. Berserker Mastery. Healing Mastery. Here's added to Elemental Mastery. Increases the effectiveness of healing spell. I do not know what would be worth having. I'm thinking healing. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. Aha. Save that. Default build. Ah, I see. One more, and then I can take on the boss. Okay. Go here. I'm ready. I'm guessing the enemies aren't as aggressive in this game. Like, they won't initiate combat out of nowhere. You have to do it.
Yeah. Unless you go into an arena, or a boss fighting dungeon, which they could, but it's not for that to happen. So
fair enough. Because I was just thinking, well, then this would be one of those games that's just. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like there's any danger to it then, really, if the enemies aren't really aggressive.
Oh, they can be once the combat is initiated.
Once the combat's initiated, but you are the initiator. See, that's the thing. It's can they initiate combat of their own volition? Like
bosses can.
I mean, okay, so bosses can, but see, that's kind of thing. It's like in Pokemon, where once you lock eyes with the trainer, you have to fight. You are now being...
Yeah, no, not for most enemies, no. Mostly bosses will do that.
You looked at me funny, we're fighting.
Yeah, pretty much.
I always thought that was the funny thing about Pokemon. Even years later. You locked eyes with a trainer. You are now required to fight them. It's Pokemon law. You looked at me funny.
Change him Altamite to green.
You looked at me funny. I'm pulling out my Pokeball. We're fighting. I wonder if the same would be true for the Palverse, then. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get behind, so I'm going to have to settle for a side hit. Alright, so I think the green one's here. Because we want to go for max damage. I'm gonna have to test those later.
I don't have any support skills, so but what I can do is just in my turn. Because he'll attack me as well. However, my guys over here have support skills. Sadly, though,
out of range, probably.
Yeah, 100%. He has lower range than most. He, on the other hand, has a little bit more range. No, but he's still out of range, though.
Your turn. You can see Mr. Bunnyman is not particularly happy that he's... I don't know why. You think if the AI would have a more dangerous threat, it would go for the higher level, but I guess they've decided I'm the problem since I'm doing the attacking.
They go after who is considered has lesser health. So it's so that way they can get rid of enemies quicker.
It's probably, yeah, it's probably weakest link then. If it's not most dangerous, it's weakest link. And fair enough. I do that with XCOM, where I try to get a lot of enemies out of the way, so that way if damage is dealt, it's minimal. That actually is a smart play to do.
You're one cell off from me to heal you. Damn.
What can I say? I'm sussy. I am as green as can be, despite being gray, but never mind that. I'm green. I'm a gray-green. It's like Among Us.
Alright. And then change the wind, and then intern.
I do want to do that game again, by the way.
What, Among Us?
Yeah, Among Us.
Alright, it's your turn.
Is there anything I can do? Wait. No, okay.
You can
You can move closer, and I can get my characters out of the way once it gets my turn.
Okay, no. I can't do anything. I am pretty much in a position where I can use their hunting skills, sweeping. I thought there was like a spot places ability, but I guess I must have misread. Oh well.
No, that swap places ability was only for that tutorial. Unless you have that skill unlocked. Like, I have a skill that does this. I can teleport, so to speak. In turn.
Oh god. Why did this screen come up? Nope. I don't want to see the drop knight. Okay, so that was actually... Okay, I thought that was something I did, because I, like, right-clicked, and it's just like, shit.
Giving you some health. And then moving the crap out of the way. Ending turn. That is... Enthusiasm. And then I'm gonna give me even more. And then changing element type. Vanish Mastery. And then movement 2, and then changing to Water Mastery, and then ending turn.
Ow. I just got kicked brutally.
Yes.
I don't appreciate being kicked. It is rude to kick.
Yes, it is.
I just realized the face my character is making. I could see those teeth.
That's a bone in her mouth. Oh, no, wait, that is her teeth. Never mind. I thought
Yeah.
there was a bone in her mouth.
Is that to say? Those are teeth. I'm pretty sure there's probably a way to unlock a bone in the mouth. This would seem like the kind of game for that.
Yeah, you can unlock all sorts of silly goober stuff. Let me go ahead and give you some inspiration with extra damage. Giving you the regeneration tank perk, and then giving myself inspiration, and then ending turn. And then I'm gonna give myself some movement, so that way I can get behind you, and then change my element type, and then give me some fire protection, and then enter.
Your
Yeah,
turn.
he just don't do. He just don't do no damage to me. I'm just tanky as fuck.
Okay.
Hey, nice job. You got a Haven fragment.
I didn't even see that. Alright, well, Haven Fragment, what does this do? Collect 10 of these to create a Merchant Haven gem.
Haven gems allow you to expand your bag, which is your house, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then that house can store items, become a shop, all sorts of stuff.
You know what? Since it's just my fists, let me at them until I can get a weapon.
Yeah. You'll be fist only for a while until you get a weapon.
Ow, that pushed me.
The pink ones can move you. They can also heal their allies too. Give you some extra movement speed.
Oh god.
then changing my element type again, and then ending turn.
He was definitely
Your turn.
not wanting any of that. He's just like, oh god. See, this is exactly what I mean. Your character, your knight thing is so huge, I can't see the bunny in the back.
Yeah, yeah, I might switch him out to get him.
No,
or
I
the
mean,
other
like,
character I
see,
have.
this could easily have been fixed if they just were like, okay, you can... Oh, I can move again. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
this...
gave you a lot of inspiration, so that way you can do more attacks.
Okay. See, this is kind of what I'm getting at. This is where a simple being able to flip the green around, even if it's within, like, a fixed position, wouldn't be bad. It's kind of what I'm getting at. How, like, in the early days of The Sims, they did have a limited version of that before they had, you know, 2, where you could get more detailed with how you move the camera around.
To be fair, my characters are only there just to be a punching bag for you.
I'm
So that way you could
literally
practice
out
and
of
level up.
range. I am literally out of range to be able to go to the back. At least the sides do stuff, so that's good. Let's brawl.
Ooh! There you go.
See the Topham hat? Ugh! As it did 0 damage.
He's just being a little dramatic. It's fine.
Ugh, I took 0 damage. I'm dying. Wait, no, I have that full health. Never mind. I'm doing great. I love it when games do that. You know, I think it was Mario RPG that had this, where it had 0 damage and no damage. Where, for the no damage, Mario wouldn't even flinch. And then on 0 damage, he'll, like, still flinch, but he just won't take any damage. I just always found that kind of funny for some reason.
I gave you a bunch of buffs. Good, go whoop his ass.
Do this one? Since you're back, is the thing I want to hit the most.
I feel like you're gonna try and go for like an assassin type build.
It would work with the class I'm currently doing. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
Me and JJ have got like a rough estimate of what we're doing.
I have 0 idea. I'm learning the game. I don't even know. I'm just letting the situation play out. I do find it weird how there's the green edges. I'm presuming the green edges are like if you really need to run.
No, those are mud.
But it's at the very corner. Like, at the edge of the map. Is what I'm getting at.
I know what you mean.
It's just mud. It just decreases your movement speed.
Mud. Alright, so there's no running. Well, that's weird. That is very,
You can't
very
run from a
weird.
fight. Yep. No, that makes sense.
It just,
Let me
it's
go
at
over here,
the
though.
edge, like, okay, like, what I'm saying is I like this idea, but it should be, like,
Oh,
somewhere
that's
in
just
the
for
middle.
This terrain. That's just for this terrain. Each
Yeah.
terrain type has their own hazards.
You know,
This, because this is the Celestial Isles, the mud is on the edges. While as if you go in certain terrains, and depending on where you're at, the mud could be in the middle of the screen, it could be on the sides of the screen.
yeah,
it
see,
could
that's
be
what I'm getting
anywhere.
at. It should be a little more hazardous. See, I like that idea as a concept, I just find it weird that it's at the very edges and not, like, in the middle, where it
Well,
actually
that,
can
again,
work.
That is because this is the Celestial Isle.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why
I
it's on
get
the
it.
edges,
It's
because
the
yeah, it's terrain-based.
easy spot. You
Yeah.
know what? I think a normal punch will do the trick.
Yes, yes, it would.
Okay. Oh my god, I
And
literally
last but
can't
not least
move.
is that last one.
I'm out of range.
Damn.
I have no range. I can't do anything. I'm literally.
Let me just go over here and in turn, and then I'm just gonna buff the crap out of you. Let me just. Give you. Let me give you movement, and then eyesight, which will increase your range of attack, and then in turn. Oh wait, hold on. Let me move my butt out of the way, and now I in turn. It do bonk. But
All it
ain't
wants
gonna
to
live
do
long.
is bonk. It's fine. I can just defeat it with a punch. Its back is turned.
Yeah, got me a Haven gem. Nice.
Alright. Level 7, level 7, level 7. That's what I want to fight. I need to fight high levels. I'm going here. I'm immediately fighting. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Yep, go ahead. Kick his butt.
The fight has begun. But I can definitely say I'm feeling the Advance Wars Fire Emblem gameplay here. Your turn. Okay, so...
Yeah, there's also different types of terrain hazards. There's mud, quicksand, fire, magma, oil, pollen, poison,
Killer Fist won't
acid,
do anything.
tall
At
grass.
least it was
and,
enough. It was enough.
blood, and so on. There's all sorts of terrain hazards, which will give you different types of debuffs depending if you go through them or not. Mud is the most common, though, as it will decrease your movement speed. Well, not movement speed, movement squares, which will make you not move as far.
See, that's kind of the thing. Like I said, I can appreciate that. I just do find it odd that it's at the edges, but I understand it's also because it's the beginning of the game, pretty much. They don't want to make it too difficult.
Well, it's also because enemies can hit you out of the map.
Oh.
That's what the pink guys are for. They're trying to push you towards the edges where the mud is, so that you don't have enough movement squares. See there? See, there's a reason for it.
I mean, fair enough, but that seems a far-fetched, and you can always just move out of the way, unless you're constantly getting kicked there. Unless what you're telling me, there's like, you can be kicked out of the battlefield.
No, you can't be kicked out of the battlefield, but you can definitely lose a lot of your MP because right now there's not that many enemies, but there's certain fights will have like a bunch of enemies, and some of them will have a lot of kicks or attacks, and they could just constantly kick you, move you around if you're not careful. So yeah, there's that. That's why they exist on the border, or at least for now they will be. They'll be in the middle at some points.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because I'm sure there's probably no reason you'd want to kick anyone off the edge of the map.
Let me go ahead and just do this.
Ow.
It gave you a little bit of damage. Don't worry, I don't hurt allies that much. Because of that, it's really good because I could just do this. Let me give you some heal. There you go. And then yeah, I'll end my turn. On this
You
guy.
fractured my rib. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. As I remember, just like the other ones. It doesn't seem to ever change, so at least that's constant.
This is my drop knight. Let me go ahead and just give him an HP bonus. And then go behind you. And then heal. And then end turn.
Ah.
Cloud Knight. Give some inspiration and some more inspiration. I'll go over here and yeah, I'll end my turn.
Aha. All right.
I gave you a ton of movement.
I see what's going on. All right. I need to be using that stuff sparingly, then. Fag in the woods. And then I'm just gonna punch you out.
There we go.
Alright. I am now level 6. I could go do the boss thing.
Nice.
Hi, it's me. We meet again. I'm going to go park myself right outside the boss area, but I'm going to BRB, as I'm going to go use the restroom. Hi, I can see that there's a flying fairy thing.
Ooh, we can fight that Darth Woden right down there. He's a big boy. That the black rabbit.
Alright, I will take that on after I use the restroom. I'm gonna park myself here. Oh, I can't change how I... Oh, my God. Alright, well... BRB. Gotta... I think I'll just leave the screen. Let you do some funny stuff, so... BRB.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everyone's had fun. You know, all that stuff. Yell it, just for shits and giggles. Have fun with that, Matt. Oh, that's funny. Do 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 do. I love that emote so much. That is so dumb. I got to do it again.
Oh my god. Alright, I return. I am back. I just had a very weird, brilliant idea, and I saw you float for 2 seconds.
Oh, would you like to see something funny?
Sure, let me zoom in. Oh
Get
god,
burped on, boy.
emotes. I'm walking away. I actually have no emotes thing. Alright, anyways, let me get rid of that. Where the hell did it go? It disappeared.
Someone fought it while you were gone.
Okay. I mean, it's a smart thing to do, so... I don't know how long enemies take to respawn.
They can spawn a lot. Especially on this island. So, we'll just take a look around, see if we can find another one. They don't take too long to spawn back in. Usually. But it seems like there's not one spawned in right now.
Hi, there he is.
Wait, there he is. Yeah.
Oh, hi, it's just me fighting him. I guess I'm alone.
Oh. I tried, yeah, you cannot join the fight. You cannot walk up to the target. Okay, yeah, no, you're on your own. Good luck.
Okay. It's not letting me place myself or anything, so... That is so weird. Why? Okay, that's
looks
weird.
Like he'll have the initiative, too.
Oh, and it's a level 8. Yay! What is his weakness? Alright, well, he's resistant to wood, and... Alright, well, I'll just let the situation play out. Assuming if it lets me start. Which, so far, has not happened. The fight has begun. Ow. Oh, and he sends me flying. Okay. I understand how this works.
I told you, certain enemies are going to be a pain in the...
Okay,
and also,
so...
look at that. There's the terrain I mentioned. It's in the middle of the map. Like I said,
there it is. Yeah, I see it. Alright. Don't mind me. I'm going to steal some health from you. Oh,
yeah.
God. You know what? As long as it's damage, I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as it's damage.
Yeah. It feels like you might go for a leech build, which is just, you know, leech off the enemy's HP.
You know what? Fine. I'll fight him in the mud. Okay, well that's not working. It uses to... can use their hunter abilities to get closer.
Well,
oh god, I'm literally stuck in the corner.
Yes, you are. He's got you cornered. As for you, Kudo, that's funny. You have 16 missing assignments. Anyway, we have...
Oh god, ow.
Well, Matt has been streaming all sorts of games, and I, personally, have been just vibing. So...
I don't know if I could do this to myself. Oh god, yes I can. Maybe that'll come in handy. Oh well. Okay. I literally can't do anything. I'm virtually stuck. This sucks. But it's just gonna have to be until the end is better. I notice he's getting that exclamation point. We're just gonna have to fight bitterly and aggressively.
While you fight
fight him. I'll be right back.
Alright. I need your help. Oh, God. He does damage. Ah ha ha how he does damage and it hurts. Ow. Ow. This is just desperation on my part. Yeah, he is doing a lot. I'm probably boned. Alright, so... unless I could somehow make this work... Okay, Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think I make out of this. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. That was just a very, very, very lucky victory. I am alive, but faintly. I'm literally dying. Alright, that is a lucky victory, everyone. I wonder. I don't have any. I can only sit. Alright, well, again, that was luck. I honestly thought that was the end of my adventure, but no, that was just the magical damage I needed. I guess while he's away, you can just roam around and do things. Since I can't really do emotes. Herbalist. Collect flowers, eh? Is that how that works? You are now a level 1 herbalist.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I picked up a flower. I gained level 1 herbalist. Also, I won, but barely. It was really down to the wire. I just got lucky because I happened to have been able to at least smack him for a final 3, but if it had only done 2, he could have just killed me.
Yeah. Big guys like that are tough, so...
I'm
Gotta
thinking...
be prepared.
I'm thinking the boss is not going to be any easier.
Oh, far from it, man. He's tough. That's why I said, you know...
I'm probably
like,
going to
leaving
need to
this
level
island
up.
A little bit more, yeah.
A little more. Put myself here, because I see an exclamation point.
Let me just... Hold on, let me just...
But yeah, the big guy was definitely a challenge. It was barely a victory. Bring my drink closer to me, because I accidentally kicked it 1,000 miles away. Thankfully, lid was on. But I could see the mud being the issue.
Now you know why I said just you wait. Because you were complaining about why is it not in the middle? Well, now you know why.
But still, it's just with how the level or the map is designed.
What it is it depends on where you start the battle. So whatever terrain is around you before you start the battle is what will be the terrain of the battlefield.
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, it should.
Not many games do that these days anymore.
I know. That's why I like this game.
Looking at Rome Total War, it used to have that as a system to where, depending on where
It's
your
your turn, by the
army...
way.
I'm aware. Depending on where your army was, you would be starting there. Like, if you were on a bridge, you'd be having a bridge battle, pretty much.
Yep.
Alright. I could still move?
Yep.
Ah, okay, I see. I'm getting kicked. I gotta give it to the bunny. It's definitely got a reach.
I don't know if this will kill it or not. Nope, but it almost did.
My outfit is so green. Alright. I'm gonna give you a big old punch in the back, and that will end that battle. No, no. I needed you guys in a group. I need group bat. Hi, someone died. I guess they got overtaken. Actually,
Oh, looks like another player is joining us in the combat.
wow, okay.
And they are... I haven't seen that class in the game in a while. Hold on.
I do find it weird on how other players are just randomly joining in. I guess this just means players could just be dragged in.
No, they see these like symbols of like swords, and you can click on that sword and be like, would you like to join battle? And you can join someone's battle if someone needed help or something, you know. I'm just gonna go over here and kill this guy. Give him like some fire, and then kill him. Heal you up. Let me go over here in that turn. That one actually kind of helped me a little. So now
you around
here. Ah, one square off. I was gonna give you a movement buff. Oh,
it's always when we're off. Oh! Your turn. Okay. This is when camera angles are really terrible. I can't see.
Oh yeah, that guy's playing an Enotroph. I just realized it.
Yeah, he's playing an Enotroph.
Off to bed later, dudes. I'm thinking I'm at least gonna take on the boss and then probably wrap it up. I think the boss is a good stopping point.
Once you take on the boss, and after you finish the boss, it will allow you to go to the next area. Yeah, he's an Enotroph.
He's beating up on his own animal.
It's called a greed system. It allows him to
Ah.
be greedy, attack his ally, and then get extra movement speed.
Ah, I see.
Because it's because he's an Enotroph. Enotrophs have that. It's like
Okay.
one of their skill sets. Yeah.
Okay.
Though usually not many people play it that way, though. Most of the time they'll do it, have it set up so they can hit enemies and junk. Give you a heal buff. Alright, and then in turn.
He is really insistent that I can't be able to hit him.
Don't worry, I'll give you some swiftness and some line of sight.
Problem is just gonna be... There we go. That helps. It's your turn. Alright. Go from behind. Remember that. Problem. And end my turn.
What days are you not working, by the way?
Usually my off time is Friday, Saturday, but normally I'm doing stuff with Lemon. Though this week, I don't know.
Would you be free Saturday
I
to
will...
play this game again with me and AJ?
I will have to see. I mean, if at the likely, I could maybe do the night.
Those pouches that the Enotroph is dropping
Mhm.
are the greed system pieces, which can help allies.
Ah. Meh. I can already see the kick. My turn. Unfortunately, I can't get behind him, so I'm going to have to just settle for getting to the side. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, he was an Enotroph. I just noticed it. Yep.
Alright.
Well, not just noticed it, but I kind of figured as much.
I presume the two swords on the ground means someone's logged out.
No, it means someone's fighting.
Oh.
Like I mentioned that a second ago. Did you?
God,
not listen?
okay, yeah, I guess I just didn't think about it. Anyways, I think I'm, what, level 7? I think that's enough, right?
Yeah, it's enough.
Alright, so... Big dog
I'm gonna follow
uses
you.
their grapple to injure the enemy, and then from behind. I'll put that over that. Characteristics. Barrier. What's barrier do? -4 damage received times. Is that like defense?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I will put one in
You can apply it to
barrier.
yourself or allies, I believe. Or at least I know most skills like that can. You could apply it to you or
The
an ally.
mastery. Bonus damage in all elements. Melee.
Me and AJ learned this the hard way. Here's a little bit of advice for you. If you have an AoE healing or shielding spell, if you was to apply that while an enemy's next to you and it's an AoE appliance of that skill, it will also affect the enemy, healing them or giving them a shield as well. So do be careful. We've learned that the hard way by accidentally healing an enemy.
I wonder, is there like a shop here, or is there no shop here?
Not on this island, no. You have to wait until after you fight the boss here.
Alrighty, fair enough. I guess I could probably go ahead and put my skills, I didn't mean to do that. Professions,
Don't worry.
spells, characteristics.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely stream this game with you a lot. This is gonna be the game me, you, and AJ play with you on your channel, 100%. Because we've had trouble trying to stream it ourselves. So having you stream
I'm gonna
it for us
put
would be a lot better.
one into melee mastery, so I should at least have some means of defense.
That will allow you to hit even harder.
Yeah,
towards
that's
enemies.
why I'm doing that. For my intelligence, I've been putting it into health points and barrier so far, but I've been, for strength, just putting it into my attacks. I don't know if that'll make things any different. Oh boy, where are you? You've disappeared.
Oh, I went into the boss room.
Alright, so do I gotta talk to... Okay, I do. Let us chat, converse.
Just so you know, he is the boss.
Glares at you coldly. You're back. We've been expecting you. I'm back and I've regained all my powers, I think. It's time for me to go take on the strongest monsters in the cosmos. Senses you are unprepared. You'll need a lot more experience before you can be considered a seasoned adventurer. Seems you're jealous of my inordinate power. I'll have to show you what I'm made of. It's very presumptuous of you. On guard! I'll be waiting. Oh god, I'm alone, aren't I?
Yep, good luck.
Hi! He has a lot of HP!
Yep.
Alright, well... Hi, I wish to attack. Thank you. Oh god. I do nothing! God!
Just.
Oh god, this is scripted loss, isn't it? Not
Yes,
good enough,
yes,
mortal.
It is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gonna whoop his ass yet.
Here, I'll just give you a bro bump on the shoulder, bud. How's it going?
He's gonna fuck you up, good sir.
Oh, hey, there's... I let you... Come on! That was scripted loss.
2 million damage, by the way.
That's, like... Okay, that's not Undertale levels. Undertale levels would have been like 999999999 across the screen. No wonder.
I just found that the funniest shit.
I didn't get to read all that. Alright, so if that was the boss, then that was...
Yeah, now we can go to the regular island.
Since that was not a real boss battle, I'll go ahead and have a peek and probably wrap it up there. Have a peek of this new place before I end things. Figured that I'd at least give, like, a practical boss, like, here, this is our normal guardian. Normally he guards the,
Temple.
the temple, but for this purpose, we just want to see if you're good enough. But no, it's just him. This is giving me... Oh god, no! No, 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 no! I'm gonna get kicked off again. They like kicking me off the ledge. Let's regain over the world 12 thanks to Doofus? 6 dragon.
Doofus. Doofus is a type of egg. Not doofus, Doofus.
That looks like Doofus.
It's Doofus. D-O-U-F.
This is going so fast, by the way, that I literally cannot read all this real quickly. So I'll probably have to, at some point, review this and then probably figure out what was being said here.
Don't worry, I'm waiting for you to spawn in this house. So don't worry.
I at least gotta give it to this game, though. For what it is, it's pretty good. Here I come. Splat.
Yeah, no, you actually are going to be falling.
I already fell. Oh, great. And I wrecked some poor old lady's house.
Yes, you did.
And you laugh about it, too.
You fell right on her bed. That's what makes it funny.
Somebody fell out of the bed. Can I play with it? Calm down a bit, Dot. Is everything okay, kid? No, I'm gonna put my fingers together and then make a flirty face.
Ooh.
It's nothing. Mammy pal, this is my Gemlin. Hello! Welcome to Astrob Young Incarnate. Could you do me a favor? Replace the bed. Let's say it to pay back for the bed. Take this old Haven bag to my husband. It's a mercenary chief. I'm sure you have the potential to become quite an adventurer without equal. You're very resistant. A real hero. Fall like that. Oh, then you survive it the first time. Quick, go back and see Papa Pal. Okay.
He'll be outside the front door. He'll be sitting on a pile of treasure.
Hi. Granny moved pretty quickly. Oh, hi. They also... That's a cool little detail. Bring your Haven bag. Your Haven bag. Use the marked earn her to leave. Once you're in a Haven bag.
Yeah, it's like your house. Yeah.
Alright. See, a mercenary's level 1, so you already have a big debt to pay. Take this old Haven bag to have a pal. You can pay for the bed destroyed during life is hard. Hi! Literally just sitting on some gold. Level 1, I was asked to bring this to you. Yes, I crashed through. Rather thick skull. I wonder if, well, anyway, you certainly make a great mercenary, but you need a little training. Would you like me to teach you how to be strong? What's in it for me? Hold on, kid. I like the idea. Starting by heading to the mercenaries training room. More training.
Well, no, it's not gonna be like the training you did earlier. It's just more or less they're just gonna give you a quest. But on this island, there's actually a store. Would you like to follow me to go to?
Yeah, let's go to the store first.
Right-click me, and then you can go ahead and hit that little icon on.
Start
that
training.
says
Follow.
Yep. I'll go ahead and open my map real quick, and I will mark it real quick, and then I'll show you where to go. Yep.
Start following.
All right, follow me.
Oh, hey, it auto follows. I don't have to push anything.
Exactly.
I can sit back and take a drink.
Yes, you can. Remember to always drink some water. You see that blackboard right there? That's the store.
Hi, okay. I can't...
It's known as the Astrib Market. You have to right-click it.
Right-click. Alright, so... I can narrow it down to...
You can narrow it down to resources, equipment,
Okay.
harvests, refined components.
Oh god, there's a lot of
creatures,
pages. I just
haven
realized
bags.
that.
Yeah, cosmetic items, miscellaneous items. You could even search specific items by name.
Okay, you know what? Let's try this.
Or even price, so on and so forth. I like going by price. Mostly because I could see all sorts of goodies.
I see. What the? There's armor already I could buy? Or could potentially buy if I had cash?
Yeah. You have a little bit of cash. Oh, well, actually...
No, I don't have any cash. I don't have any cash, but that's fine. No, that's fine. I can earn my own cash.
Hold on. I want to give you some, actually, because I got a lot. Give you some. You know.
I'm sure the game would probably give me a bit, I would think.
Here you go. Have 500. Here you go.
Yeah, that would be like... I guess that would be like a reasonable tutorial amount.
Agree to trade.
Agreed.
Alright.
Alright. Can I sell, too? That's the thing.
You can. You'll have to open a sell spot in the market.
Oh, okay.
See, that's
so,
the thing.
so
you can't sell.
I can't sell
NPCs.
to NPCs. I have to literally. Okay.
Oh yeah, you have to sell to players. That's why it's a live market. It's pretty cool.
So that's oh god. Okay, well, that did absolutely nothing for me. Unless there's a way I can find it with... Because that's what I tried looking up a moment ago.
What?
Aha! Wait, does this tell me every single...
Yes.
Every single item in the game?
Well, it tells you every single item listed for sale, not in the game.
Okay, so I'm gonna try... Oh, again. I can see I could potentially get this.
Because you have the word bow, and weapons and stuff. Yeah, there's a level 6 bow somewhere.
But
you know what?
Everything listed here is literally level 12, 11. Am I screwing things up, I wonder?
Hold on, let me look it up for you. Bow. I could also find it too.
Because I feel like... Is this one of those things to where he has to have it in his inventory? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he doesn't have it.
No. Okay, so what you're seeing is people listed items. Let's see here. Lowest level bow. Weapon. Ears. Bow. Arm pieces. Let me go through the equipment.
Oh, hang on, because it's got the label of cheapest. Alright, you know what? I want to see this. Can I do this? Maybe that's my problem. There we go. Okay. I see. I see. See. And then I gotta throw in equipment. Okay. Okay. But I need something that's basic. All this is like advanced gear. Unless
you can also change the thing. I think it looks like the lowest bow and arrow is at level 60 currently on sale. There seems to be not a bow and arrow that is lower level right now.
I feel like weapons are something I just pick up, don't I?
You could, but what kind of weapon are you looking for? And I could probably help buy it or find it for you.
If I'm not intended to have it, I'll go without it. It's fine.
Oh, hold on. I got a weapon for you to have.
It's fine. I feel like weapons are something picked up later anyway.
No, they're not. They could be up as easy as level 2. It just depends on the type of weapon you're looking for.
I mean, you're telling me I could have had one back in the tutorial spot?
Yeah, but you could farm for it. Anyway, I bought you one. Come here.
Alright, I'm here.
Let me go ahead and trade. This is a level 2 weapon.
You know what? That's fair. I can agree. Alright, so let me go ahead, go to inventory. I need to figure out how I go to... Okay, so there's cosmetics, that's bags, that's quests. Shatter an item? Okay, I guess that becomes desperate.
You go to character sheet, go to...
sheet.
No, not character sheet, equipment. You go to equipment, your equipment page. It should be right next to your character sheet. It's right there at the bottom. It looks like the chest piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Save. Yay, so I'm doing... Oh, hi! I think I've unlocked more faces. Never mind, I've only locked one. Okay. Okay, this is way bigger than the tutorial section.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. But yeah.
Also, that weapon usually is like 90,000 on price. I got it really cheap for 200 coin.
Because I can go inside, derp to derp. I did it stupid. I just saw someone else go in. Okay, mercenary, train on the mannequin. Hi, I see mannequin. I shall take on mannequin. Wait, what happened to my weapon? Oh, it unequipped me, did it?
No, what it is that your punch is now a slash.
Okay.
Your punch attack is now a slash attack. It changes that.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, it didn't unequip anything.
Okay, I see. Okay, good. So I have to pull it. Ow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how that works. Got ya. Mercenary thing. Alright, speak to... Oh, the knight. Alright, let's have a chat. Bad at all. The old-timer has skills when searching for new mercenary recruits. You might be a beginner, but you're no match for me. But wait. You'll make fast progress. Just you wait. I hope so. Heck, if you're up for it, I might have a mission for you. I'm interested. The old guy gave me two. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, the first mission is great. It's... Right up my street. Wow, reward is insanely good. Let's see. Second mission. That is a good one for you. Here, you can have it. What rats? Don't thank me. You know, one of the mercenary rules states that the easiest mission should be given to beginners, even if the reward isn't great. It's good training to help them progress. The strongest mercenaries gets the best missions, but don't worry, one day you'll get there. Nah, that sounds standard. I wouldn't be saying rats, really. I'd just be saying, yeah, alright, I can understand. And I think I'll go ahead and have that be a next time thing.
Yep.
So, I will change character. I like how they wave.
You could just hit... I mean, you could just exit the game itself, but it's fine.
Well, I gotta also wrap up stream, so...
That's fair.
If you like the stream, like and subscribe. Oh, because that shows I'm on a thing. Alright, anyways. Now that I stopped that I'm not going to mention that. I will mention that after stream. Or I'll just do this. Anyways, if you guys like the stream, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content that I put out there. Otherwise, this was interesting. I missed out on this game after all these years. And
welcome to it.
I guess while I was kind of taking my quick break, it got me thinking. Maybe I'll make this a series where I try out, like, old games that I missed. Yeah, I've already been doing that, but maybe do, like, old RPG ones, too. Which means at some point, I gotta do RuneScape, because I never played it. And that was one of those very, very old and popular ones. So, there will probably be that at some point. But, thanks again, Alan.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're very welcome.
Don't have any final thoughts. Other than like, subscribe, join the Discord, notification bell. Do you have any final thoughts?
My final thoughts are, go ahead and try the game for yourself if you enjoyed the video. It's free on Steam.
And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
And that is stream.